A 17-year-old shy young boy lives with his family in a rural Argentina. He stays close to his mother, finding time to slip away and secretly put on makeup and try on women dresses. And at the hostile environment, he finds his sexuality. Hi, hello, and once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we are going to review a 2018 release drama, and the title of the film is Merlin. There have been many prominent transgender stories told through the film in recent years. And though the story of Marcelino Bergoni initially may not be known well, it is the one that deserved to be shared. Bernasconi, who now identifies as Merlin, endured disapproval from his family and a maltreatment for dressing in a female clothes and being a homosexual. And the adaptation of this real life story into film has resulted in an engaging piece of Latin cinema. It is clear from the opening of Merlin that the protagonist, known as Marcos, admires female clothing and accessories. He helps his mother, Olga, choose dresses and is often fixated by the appearance of a female attire. He is a good student who obeys his parents, but he also struggles to find out his own existence. He feels uncomfortable in his own skin, not really knowing who is he, apart from whatever relationship he happens to have with his family and his best friend. Eventually, he becomes an object of desire and of discrimination. Marco manages to build a small wall around himself, within which he creates a world for himself. That a young man who likes to wear women's clothes, likes to put on makeup, and is in relationship with Fedro. With a carnival approaching, Marco is excited that he can finally dress up and be himself. But what follows is a dramatic event that leads to an even bigger misfortune. Everything seems to be somewhat predictable up until the last minutes of the film. The audience sees a more carefree, spirited side of Marco as he dances gracefully in the street and a local bar. Unfortunately, despite Marco's antics and convincing female appearance, he is recognized by a group of few youths, and after leaving the bar, he is abused. The nature of this scene is dispensable enough, but it is made more harrowing by not being melodramatic. Instead, the act is simply shown, hiding the emotional impact of the scene. Marco arrives home, only for Olga to discover her son's womanly clothes. As she burns them, the audience sees the tears in Marco's eyes, as if his identity has been symbolically criminated. Despite Olga's condemnations of her son's transformation and sexuality, Marco finds it impossible to deny who he really is. In film, there are a couple of distressing scenes in cinema that you will wish you have never witnessed, and yet it is necessary to show an honest picture of what the young man like Marco go through on daily basis. Maybe it's somewhere in Argentina or anywhere around the world. The consequences of the boy's struggle lead to an unthinkable tragedy. He murders his mother and brother, which makes a person wonder why would a young man, a teenager, commit such an act. Merlin is based on a true story, who is now perceived as Merlin and who is sentenced to the life in prison for shooting and killing his family members. He also becomes one of the first person to be in a gay marriage while behind the bars. The film introduced Marco's personal prior to the death of his mother and brother, probably for the audience to observe the process of consequences after a person's inner self gets squashed by their close ones, leaving them completely broken and frustrated. The film is the honest portrait of a man who is in need of a transformation and trying to find its own existence, and which leads into the tragedy. And this is all about this film's review. And if you do love our reviews, please do support us by like, share and subscribe. And if you have any suggestion, please let us know in the comment. And thank you for watching the video.